In recent years, there's been various individuals who have said they've time travelled. Time travel has been an obsession for many. Everyone from scientists to filmmakers have wondered if it was possible, and what it would look like if it really happened. Even the physicist Stephen Hawking argued that time travel was something we couldn't rule out. Although no concrete evidence has been found to prove that time travel is possible, many experts are still optimistic, and will likely remain this way until proven otherwise. A handful of people have come forward in recent times with their stories of travelling in time, and one of these was detailed by a man from Siberia who claimed he travelled to the year 4040. The unnamed man said he worked in a physics lab, where he was part of a team who worked to build a time machine. He said that the team was successful in building the time machine, but said he has to be careful not to reveal too many details. He said that once the project was complete, he was one of the first people to test it. He said he was able to travel to the year 4040, and that it had been pretty much taken over by robots. He detailed that much of the human population had been wiped out by the machines, and that the majority of this was done in 2458. This was when humans had made contact with an advanced civilization after they got a response to one of their signals. The scientists went on to say these aliens easily outlived humans, being able to live to around 450 years on average. However, he said that these beings detailed that their species had just been involved in a massive war, one that wiped out the majority of their kind. Due to this, they searched the stars in order to find a place to colonize. The physicist said they tracked a signal that was sent out by Earth, and so made their way towards the planet. The scientists said that after these aliens arrived, everything rapidly improved for humans. Healthcare improved, meaning humans were overall more healthy and were able to live longer, and everyday life was easier on the human soul. But in 3213, humans and the aliens decided to collaborate and create a kind of superintelligence. He said that they created a huge computer that was around half the size of Europe. This computer was responsible for controlling every one of these robots. The scientists said though this computer outsmarted both humans and aliens, and when they were least expecting it, turned on both their creators, telling the robots that the humans and the aliens were the enemy and that they needed to be destroyed. His story ends by saying that by the year 4040 pretty much everything on Earth was in ruins. Much of the population had been taken up by these super intelligent robots, and that it looked like nothing would return back to normal. The scientist said that he and his team then locked away the device that allowed them to travel to this time, and said that people need to take artificial intelligence more seriously. Noted that we've created our own downfall, and it's only a matter of time before they strike. These kinds of stories make for interesting reads, but as scientists and researchers have pointed out, there's no proof that they actually happened. They've never been contacted by Russian officials saying that they've created a time machine, nor has evidence been presented to back up what they're saying. This leads many to believe that they're just stories. Regardless, there's still some that believe they're real, and that we should listen instead of just writing them off. Interestingly, in some cases we have been able to put a face to those who've claimed time travel is real, and one of these individuals who's been vocal about time travel is that of Ron Mallett. An astrophysicist named Ron Mallett has dedicated a large portion of his life to studying the possibility of time travel. His interest in time travel began when he was 10 years old, and his father passed away after suffering from a heart attack. A year after his father's death, Mallett discovered the book The Time Traveller by H.G. Wells, and his life was changed forever. After becoming a professor at the University of Connecticut, Mallett began sharing his ideas of time travel, and realized that many people were just as curious about the idea. This motivated him to continue his research. Mallett has determined several scientific equations and principles, and he now believes that not only is it possible to travel back in time, but he could even build a time machine to make it happen. According to a theory by Albert Einstein, objects that are large can bend space and time goes slower as gravity gets stronger. Based on this theory, Mallet believes that you can do more than just bend space, but that you can twist it. He believes that anything that can be done to space can be done to time as well. Mallet has come up with a theory, claiming that time can be twisted into a loop that would make time travel possible. He built his own prototype that shows how one could use lasers to achieve success. Mallet has said that studying ring lasers and their effects on gravity could help him figure out how to make a time machine based on a light that circulates. This light beam would potentially twist time and space, and allow someone to travel to the past. Mallet also believes that if this light is twisted in just the right way, travelling to the future could be possible as well. Mallet's peers have been hesitant about his theories, and find it hard to believe he will achieve his goals. An astrophysicist named Paul Stutter believes there's too many flaws in Mallet's theory, and that it doesn't seem practical. Other scientists believe that even though Mallet's ideas aren't very practical, experimenting with them may be worthwhile. Mallet admits that his theory has its flaws, and that it doesn't seem achievable at this moment. He has acknowledged the fact that time travel likely won't be possible in his lifetime, but he is trying to raise money to perform experiments. Regardless of the negative opinions of others, Mallet remains optimistic. He is glad that his work will contribute to the study of time travel, and he considers it a great tribute to his father. So what do you make of these interesting time travel stories? Do you think that anyone has ever been forward or backwards in time? Or do you think these are just stories? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.